what's up, you guys? I'm sorry, I keep on getting disconnected. This Prism map, sometimes it works good and sometimes it don't. I probably should have just restarted my phone. You know, that's probably why it's acting like that. I don't know. But, yeah, I'm back. I'm going to try to stay live as long as I can. I'm live on D-Live too as well, because I got a multi-screen on D-Live. Got to grow on D-Live too. So that's why I do go live every day. Because I think if you go live like every day on D-Live, I think that I can definitely grow. It's going to take a while eventually. But we shall see. But I'm going to share this so that way people could come in. You know, maybe people are not looking at the notifications or nothing like that. Or, you know, pop up on YouTube. Make sure I share it so that way I can but I don't think no one will come on because it's late. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I think people are gone to bed. Most people, 90% of people on YouTube are going to bed. Unless someone, you know, can't sleep and they want to come on here and watch, you know, me and everything like that. But I normally watch SMR videos just to pass out to sleep, you know. Because sometimes, you know, I take my medicine really late. I shouldn't take it that late, but sometimes it helps, you know. Yeah, I think the stream is going to work good now. I don't know. Some people think I'm live on my main channel, but I'm not. This is my Byron Well Reviews channel. I'm going to share it on both community tabs, so maybe people would show up. And I noticed that if you go live, like maybe like 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, people will come on. Or in the early afternoon, people would definitely come on. Or the late evening, people would definitely come on. But like early morning, like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, most people that watch me be asleep. So, yeah. But, yeah, I'm normally like a night owl. I don't think no one's really watching. Because if someone was watching, then there would be someone typing in the chat or something like that. Because normally when my supporters are watching, I will see like a thumbs up really quick whenever they pop on, or they will come in the chat and say hi. Some of them will, and sometimes it's okay to alert, because you might not have nothing, you might not have nothing to talk about. Some people just don't have nothing to talk about, so. But that's cool and fine too. I'm gonna play some music and everything like that. Hopefully I don't get bumped off like I did less than 51 minutes. Let me type in the chat. Oh, I got the message really quickly. So it's coming in really good. Hope it's not buffering or nothing like that, or choppy or lacking. Keep in mind when it chops and lag, if it does that a lot, just give it a few minutes or a minute or so, and then close out your that app all the way. What you do is you see that little square box right on the bottom of your phone, and then you click that, and then you will see that it will allow you to exit out of there, and then you come back, and then you go back to the screen, and then what you do is you want to find it, just go to library, and then what it will say, it will say history, downloads, your video, purchases, and watch later. That's if you have videos. But if you don't, and then it might say history and downloads or whatever. A lot of people phones are different, so it might say something different on your phone, but most likely it will say up top, it will say recent. So you definitely could go back to it easily. It's gonna go dead, you guys, for some reason. It's in a stable connection. I don't know what it is. I think I gotta use a different maybe bat rate or something like that. Because the connection gets really unstable, and sometimes when it gets really stable, then it stops, Sometimes it don't really stop. Sometimes it just goes for 6 hours, 8 hours, and then, sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. But since I got that mobile hotspot, mobile hotspot pass for $8, I can watch it for like 24 hours, unlimited for 24 hours. I use that Wi-Fi, the apartment Wi-Fi instead of the mobile Wi-Fi. And And I think I can go anywhere, use the other Wi-Fi's too, as long as I'm on the same device. If it's Cox and stuff like that, I think I can. Well, it's been really quiet on YouTube lately. I noticed that, you know, it hadn't been a lot of things been going on the platform, and maybe that's a good thing, you know. It's not a lot of things going on, you know, because normally when there's a lot of things going on, then it's just like, you know. On the real. Cause you got your mind, yeah. One. Alexo. Ah, kid. On the real. Well, things gonna work this time, though. The hell?
Sorry, I don't understand.
The remix is pretty dope. Got 5 on it. Remix. Hey, what's up? Love you too, my friend. So how's your day today? You know, Spice One go hard on this remix. She wants me. Save her. Be safe. Remember this song? E40. Captain Save a Hoe. Don't be a saver hoe, man. Have you ever heard of this song? Hold on. What y'all know about that, Mr. Ice Cream Man? So y'all know what they talking about, right? You know, that white stuff. Can't really hardly say it on YouTube though, since you couldn't censorship. It's the Ice Cream Man. Flavor. 31 flavors. Trick Daddy and Trainer. You know what? Like this song. Ladies Night.
rock woman. From flavors to pulling that paradise joint. Booty shaking with the glass in my left one. Right hand saying stepson. To me, my girls is fancy fly bitches. To my niggas straight snitches. And to the mother chicos, lady ain't having that shit. If you ain't got the cash to stash, suck my dick hole. Strictly your bell bringer. Hey, another finger on this big bad wolf, this lady rap singer. I'll be the one to blame as the flames keep rising to the top. Baby, don't stop. Y'all see how these bogus niggas try not to notice the dopest bitches approaching with good intentions, but focusing on their riches. If it's too hot to get the fuck up out the kitchen, niggas deep. Stay listening when they're thinking of me, cause the rhythm my cheek doesn't look like a rhythm with tea. Feeling the wind, numbers off the 9 milli people clip. Bitches plus, we just keep kicking them dust. And you can spread rumors, shit is making me sick of the head to us. You put me about hugging me, saying you loving me. Now you phony niggas be bugging. I can pay for the dog, give me wanna sell drugs and push me. Need to get them low with these PPs and then free. Smoke weed from overseas, pimp like that police. Fuck the police, keep my wallet on beats. Who the Windy City woman still coming and got it straight from the shop. Tonight for all the ladies, let's get high.
Ice cream, not iced tea, not ice cube, ice cream, legs, half legs, QPs, zippers, without cream, hard, soft, get your ice cream, Peruvian ice cream, ice cream.
Oh, that's the ice cream man, bitch. Don't you hear the music? I got the shit fiends holler at me when they use it. I got shit sold, I pimp those broke ass nymphos. Got them sucking dick and pintos. I guarantee it's not a soda rock. You can bring cash money.
Sir. I try to make a cover song to this one time, you know. Southside, Southside, yeah, Southside, Southside, yeah, Southside, the Southside, yeah, everybody.
Try to blaze up, Southside, keep me coming, we something really bumping. Tell them football game and shot the party up. Lyrical drive-by trick, my crew is hard to touch. Don't be a hater, put your hands to the sky. Ain't ballin', look your key. Yeah, we put it down for the substance. Southside of this city, I was born and raised. So I rep my neighborhood on and off the stage. H-Town bound, proud of the scene I set. I'm a product of these motherfucking streets, I guess. Born hustle, that's the only life I know. Econ, the original Scarface. Give you the exit plan. I ain't ever change on your motherfuckers. An OG spitting game on your motherfuckers. Should be ashamed like a motherfucker. Streets back with all these lame little motherfuckers. Everybody wanna be a hard stopper. Won't find too many riding out without a chopper. They end up dead or somewhere in lockup, where somebody will break them on some proper. These youngsters think that I'm so cool. They wanna learn the game from an old school. I give them strategies to sleep on, so when they put me in the grave, they can keep on. Now first on your checklist, be your own man, cause your friends ain't shit. They only come around when they need to. Use that homeboy shit to deceive you. Remember, you don't owe nobody. Niggas put the bite in the hand and beat, that's your body. And they forgetting how they got there. This is life, it's a game, but it's not fair. It's hard enough trying to get by day to day, struggling with shit so you can get high. And staying drunk on the regular. Talking dope talk on your cellular. But in this game, that's a no-no. The streets ain't the only ones watching, taking photos. Life ain't bitches and money. This life's about getting this money. Because that bitch is a problem. Can't live with and can't live without her. My advice to you is stay on your grind. Keep that bitch on her back and you bank on your mind, nigga. I ain't never change on your motherfuckers. An OG spitting game on your motherfuckers. Should be ashamed like a motherfucker. Streets back with all these lame little motherfuckers. Everybody wanna be a hard stopper. Won't find too many riding down without a chopper. They end up dead or somewhere in lockup, where somebody will break them off some problem. If we don't talk to police, that's the number one rule in the streets. If you can't do the time, then you don't do the crime. Nigga, keep the streets quiet. Don't upstrap unless you have to. Bullshit with these.
Hey Tammy, how you doing? Hi Tammy, just chilling. About to get off of her and call you. So we can talk before you go to bed. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna call you in a minute, like in 5 to 10 minutes. Just chilling too. Heard that. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. live in, oh, you did? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of hard to leave someone that you care about, especially your best friend. Oh, the favorite chicken? Oh, oh, yeah? Yeah, literally a chicken. Oh. have to call you in a minute. Dang, 4 years is a long time. Oh, that was your nickname? Called you Blondie? I like that nickname, Blondie. Yeah, I'm able to finally get to do something productive since the trolls are on my butt about about YouTube not being a regular job, even though I get paid every month on YouTube and other places too. You know, I'm gonna be having pretty much regular job, still doing YouTube, still, you know, doing my thing and everything like that. I need to make sure I call my mom. Need to figure out how to get a hold of her. Her birthday is August 27th. Birthday is this month on the 27th. So I'm gonna put that on the calendar, you know, pretty much right on my phone so I can talk to her. Call my sister in California and see if she can get a hold of her so I can tell her happy birthday and everything. And talk to her for a little bit. Oh, that's nice. I should. Yeah. I used to work at Walmart back in the days. Before I met my ex-wife and everything. Thing about going back to Walmart, I kind of miss it there. I had some really good friends there too, but I bet you all of them are gone. All of them are probably gone somewhere, working somewhere else or something. I worked the overnight shift at Walmart for like about a year. Boy, that was man, trying to stay awake, stocking groceries and stocking those heavy waters and all those heavy stuff that's on the pallet and everything. Yeah, and the manager was really, really cool. Tim was really cool. He was the coolest overnight manager I ever had. Yeah, it sucks that I left Walmart due to a medical condition. And then I went to Macy's, and I was only seasonal. And then Target offered me a job, and I was there for over 5 years at Target. They gave me 401k, you know, life insurance. They gave me all of that. But they're still giving me the 401k benefits, you know, some of it, you know, even though I don't work there no more. But I'm getting the stocks, you know, the small check that they send me every 2 months or so. They've been sending me that, like, for ever since I left, you know. Even though it's not a lot, but it's because I didn't put a lot in the stocks, you know, stuff like that. So, but I was actually a stockholder there. At Target, because I put in a lot of stocks. I had 401k, and I cashed out of my 401k like $3,000. Took my ex-wife on a shopping spree, then went to the casino, party, had fun. Money was gone within 5 days. I gave my ex-wife like $1,100. But yeah, that was a long time ago. That was back in the days, you know. Been a while since I worked at Target, though. After Target, Goodwill offered me a job, flexible hours. And I worked there for 3 years, so then I got laid off back 2019 in March. And then I filled out a lot of applications. Then didn't get hired nowhere. You know, because it's hard for a person with a disability to find a job these days, especially under Trump's administration. That's the reality of things, you know. Back then it wasn't that hard. I was working, you know, from when I was 16 to all the way up to 35. Until I got laid off at Goodwill. And also 8 other people got laid off at Goodwill too. And some of them are working at other places, and some of them still having a hard time finding a job, you know. So yeah, it's not just, it wasn't just me getting laid off, it was other people too. You know, they had them, you know, they laid a lot of people off. So yeah, it's the thing of what people don't fail to realize is if you get a job, you're not going to be there forever. You know, something might happen to the company where they have to lay a lot of people off, and because it happens all the time, even with big corporations like Walmart, Target, all those big corporations out there. It happens, you know. It happened to some friends of mine, you know, and it can happen to anybody. You can freaking be at a company for 10 years, 5 years, 20 years, then next thing you know, you get laid off. And around here, on the south side of Oklahoma City, majority of the people that they hire is normally Mexicans. You know, this is a Mexican Hispanic community over here. It's not, you know what I'm saying? If you don't speak Spanish, then most of the people around here won't hire you. And that's just the reality of things. People actually knew how it is over here, and people knew the process, and people would really see where I'm coming from with it. You know, people think it's just applying for a job and getting hired. No, it's not like that. Back in the days, it used to be like that. And due to restrictions, certain businesses, they can only hire a limited amount of people. And even if they do hire me, you know, a lot of people can't be at work at the same time because of the COVID-19 situation. It's even some businesses around here are still shut down. You know, a few of them. And some of the people that work in those businesses say they're just drawing unemployment. So it's funny how people always try to tell someone to get a job, but the funny part about it is they watch my videos every day, all day. So it makes you think, what are they doing for their lives? You know, it's not like they doing nothing productive, or, you know, it's always those that don't have no job, that never worked in their life. Maybe they worked a few jobs, but I worked 14 different jobs in my life. So, but they keep forgetting that, though. They keep forgetting my work history, my work experience. You know? And they think it's easy, like pie, but it's not. I wish there was easy like pie. It's really not. It's, you know, it is what it is. So, and people just don't know how bad it is and don't know how hard it is. They think just because some people can get hired like that really quickly. Not everyone can not everyone can easily find a job, you know, like, and people just don't understand how it works around here. They think they know, even though that they don't live with her. They probably live in a different state. So it's funny how they always dictate my life, but what are they doing for their life? You know, it kind of makes you wonder, what are they trying to accomplish? You know what? You know, going online, messing with folks, and ruining lives and stuff like that. Like, that's pretty much their job. But yeah, people, I think they need to stop focusing on me. They need to start focusing on themselves, because it's not like they're freaking living with me, or they know what's going on around me. You know, like they know, like they grew up with me, and you know, back in the days or anything like that. They don't even know anything about me. All they try to do is, and that's just like when these politicians, they go out there and speak and stuff like that, and a lot of things that they say get misconstrued. Their words get twisted all the time. And see, with me being a public blogger, some people, they like to twist my words, and they're thinking I have bad intentions, but I don't. Because if I had bad intentions, a lot of those people that had ever came in my chat would have never got hundreds of chances to come back, or would never got their accounts unblocked or anything like that, or I would never did what I did for these people and help these other people grow their channels and bring more people over to their channels and everything like that. So I'm like super nice to a lot of people, even to the trolls. You know, why do you think I always unblock them? You know, you think a mean person would unblock you? No. Like, you know, a lot of YouTubers are not like that. You know, they would not put up with the stuff that I have to put up with on a daily basis. Like 90% of the time, every day when I go live. Like, I know some people don't know how it feels to be a YouTuber, and they think just turning on the camera, that's it. Nah, it's not. Because we gotta fight copyright claims, we gotta fight even our own music, you know, we gotta fight copyright claims on. And also, we have to pretty much, when things go wrong and things are not fair, we have to be the ones to try to fix it with YouTube and all the other stuff. Because been on YouTube for 11 years, I have learned a lot from being on YouTube. And, you know, I'm not new to this rodeo at all. So I know all about, you know, all the community guidelines, all the copyright policies, and that's why you only see me playing copyrighted music on my backup channels. I never played on my monetized channels at all. You know what I'm saying? The music I play on my monetized channels is music, licensed music that I have license for, that I legally can play. With my backup channels is different. My backup channels, I'm not trying to monetize my backup channels at all. And that's why I'm not furred with copyright claims, because I can always go and trim the video and take the song off of it. It's a way that you can do it. So it's not like YouTube don't give you an option, or you automatically get a strike. Nah. The only person that can give you a copyright strike is the owner of the copyright. And the only way that they could do that is unless they prove that the copyright is theirs. Because it is a lot of false copywriting, you know, takedowns and false copywriting reports and claims and all the other stuff. Even with my own music, even with my own copyright. You know what I'm saying? So the system is very flawed, and the system is very broken. And I'm glad that they got that copyright match. So if someone's using my content without using it under fair use or without commentary, then if YouTube sends me an email saying that someone is using my content and they have a copyright match, then I could file the form and get their video taken down, and they can get a strike on their channel if it's not fair use. But if it's bullying, they're using my content to bully, then that's not fair use. Or they're using my content just to defame me, or just to cause my video to lose views and profit, then that's not fair use. That's copyrighted infringement. A lot of YouTubers, they use copyrighted music all the time. And some of the big YouTubers do too. So I'll be going to all of those, a lot of people's streams that play music. And you know you can always remove the songs later on. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I tell people, you know, if you play a song that has a content ID, that has a copyrighted content ID, which is for the, like, the person that owns that content, that owns that video. And you can always go to the studio and everything like that, and you can go to Google Chrome and just go to where it says studio. Just go to studio.youtube.com. Log in, make sure you log into it and everything. Log into your Google account. And then once you go there, if you logged in on your Chrome, you know, web page, then you see those three little dots right there. Click those three little dots. You make sure you have it on desktop. See, desktop site. You mark that, and then you see this right here. And then if you want to, if you got claims on your video, like for example, what you do is you see that video icon at the left, right there. At the very left, has that video button, icon and stuff. You click on that, and then, actually, wait a minute. It's an easy way you could do it. Another way you could do it. Okay, the channel dashboard. Okay, right here it's gonna say important notifications. Video receive a copyright claim. A copyright claim is not a strike at all. So let's get that right. And see where it says view options. Click on that. And then this right here will pop up, which this don't have no copyright issues because I fixed it. See, right there. See, I fixed the problem. So you can always go back and fix it. You know what I'm saying? If you have to, like let's say if somehow your neighbor is blasting he or she's music, and somehow the music picks up on your stream or video, then you receive a claim, an email saying that you have a copyright claim, not a strike, a copyright claim. Let me see, and then it will tell you how many claims you have, and then you just go through the claims and click view options. And you know, and when you doing like a review on a video, make sure you're not showing the full screen of the video. Like, for example, make sure you put a little box, you know, put it like, make the video small, really, not too small, but a little small when you reacted to it. And then make sure you pause every 15 to 30 seconds and give your commentary and give your criticism or whatever you do. And make sure you, before you upload the video, make sure you put a disclaimer, so that way when someone click on the video, people will see the disclaimer. You know what I'm saying? And then when you have a copyright, it will say the video can not be monetized, but this channel, Everyone Loves Byron, is not monetized. So if one of your channels are not monetized, then don't worry about a copyright claim at all, because you know it's not monetized. So, but if it is, or if you want to be on the safe side later on in the future, it will say trim out right there. Trim out, click on that, or it will give you an option, replace song, which you could put another song, one of the YouTube songs at the library, or you could mute it, which whenever it plays the song, it will mute that part out. And trimming it would take that part out. And so when you press what you want to do, it will say remove the part of the video where the copyrighted content has been claimed. Double check your video before continuing. The trim will remove things like information cards, ad breaks, so if you have ad breaks on there and everything like that, and end streams, and that exists within the trim area. Yeah, which I don't gotta worry about that on this channel, but on my Chillin with Byron and Upinthehouserecords, I definitely do. So yeah. And then once you hit continue, and then it will say trimming is in process. See? That's what it will say. Trim is in process, so give it like maybe 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and then if you have to go back later and mute a song or trim a song out of there, then you could do that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it might take an hour, 2 days, 2 hours or something like that. Depends on how long the stream is. Depends on how many copyright claims you got. And you gotta look at the restrictions of the copyright owner. Like some copyright owners, they do like what's called revenue share, where you can use the song or you can use the clip some labels and some movie productions or whatever has it where they do that revenue share thing, and sometimes you can go to where it says the audio library thing when you go to the website and everything, and you can look up the song that you probably want to play and look up the restrictions. Like sometimes the restrictions would be where they can block your video for just playing that song. Like a lot of my videos that get blocked is the ones when I go into that Mexican grocery store and they play a lot of Mexican music, because the Mexican record labels probably don't like music. They have more restrictions versus the American record labels and stuff like that. Because a lot of people, they re-upload music videos all the time, movies, all the other stuff, and sometimes they have those movies and music on there for like years, and some of them are still there. And so, yeah, so I think it all depends on what the restrictions say, because some movie companies, they will give you an option to remove it or something like that. Some of them won't, like Sony, BMI, and all the other stuff. You gotta watch out for it, because if you play the whole song or the whole movie, they might not catch you like right away, but if the video gets a lot of views, that copyright match will catch you, and then what they would do is they would file a claim without even contacting you and say, hey, look, Byron or such and such, could you trim that clip out, or could you take that part out, or could you remove the video, or because my Howard Stern video got a lot of views, like over 15,000 views, and it was online for 3 years, about, let me see, until they removed it, falsely copyrighted, removed it. It was on YouTube, getting views every month. Hey, what's up? It was on YouTube getting views every month. And then next thing you know, Howard Stern gave me a copyright, and so I tried to contact him and everything like that, but he didn't want to return my call and everything. So I'm like, Howard Stern, you gave me a copyright, and I helped you get views on the video. And see, the video was under fair use, and Howard Stern gave me a strike. I'm like, what a jerk. I'm like, what a jerk. So yeah, I think my channels are getting better. Yeah, he don't want you to use his content at all. He then striked a lot of people on YouTube. Even if it's under fair use, he still will give you a false copyright claim. Because he doesn't understand fair use on YouTube. Like, you can use a certain clip if it's educational purposes or if it's commentary or anything like that. Some of these radio show hosts figures don't understand fair use on YouTube like us YouTubers do, because they're not YouTubers, they're TV personnels. So they don't understand how it works and everything like that. And you got to go to court, and then a judge got to determine, okay, this video is for you. This is this. You got to spend a lot of money trying to get the video back, trying to fight your case, and it's just not worth it. I just wish that Howard Stern wouldn't be so harsh on a lot of content creators who uses his content for use. Nothing else but for use. And yeah, I guess he was pissed off because the video was getting a lot of views. The video got over 15,000 views. That video blew up. I was surprised because that video was on there for 3 years, and then all of a sudden Howard Stern got it taken down. And I tried to contact his butt, but he didn't respond. Because I love his TV show, his radio TV show. Because whenever, back in the day, when I used to go to bed, before I go to bed, I used to watch Howard Stern. How he be flirting with those girls. So the video was basically an audio, really. It wasn't a video. It was an audio I put together on the video. And what happened was, when I put it all together, I was Trump's wife came on Howard Stern's show in 1999, and then I showed the audio, and then I gave my commentary after that, and so he was talking dirty to Trump Melania. That was before Trump ever became president. He was ever thought of. Yeah, he was saying how hot she was, and the video was good. Everybody liked it. My commentary on it. Everybody liked it. Everybody liked that Howard Stern video I did. That video could have made up to 100,000 views if Howard Stern would have never took it down. He could have just said, okay, yeah. Because it's not like I was freaking making fun of him or nothing like that. The video got a lot of views. That was my most viewed video on my Chillin with Byron. Before I changed my name, because before Chillin with Byron, my name was Young Byron. My channel was called, Young Byron instead of Chillin with Byron. And I changed my name because someone told me, well, you do a lot of hanging out with your audience and everything. So I'm like, how about I name it Chillin with Byron? And then next thing you know, I named it Chillin with Byron. And then my third channel, I changed it from Young Byron Vits to Notorious Byron. And then I didn't want to be notorious no more, so I changed it to Everyone Loves Byron. But the trolls mock me and say everyone hates Byron. Come in with troll accounts saying everyone hates Byron. Everyone hates Byron. I bet you they have a channel, a fake account on YouTube that says everyone hates Byron. I bet you they do. It kind of reminds me of when that troll came in that day under that account, everybody hates Byron. It kind of reminds me of that TV show, Everyone Hates Chris. It kind of made me laugh. Like, I was like, okay, like, if you hate me, then I know that you're watching. You hate watching every day. You hate watching every day. Like, it doesn't matter where I go live at, you guys. I'm always going to get a little bit of views. I'm always going to get 2 or 3, maybe 5, 10 people watching. I can even go to Instagram and live every day, and I'm always going to get someone watching. So it doesn't matter where I go. People are going to follow me. The haters, some of the supporters. And so I can't really go nowhere online where people ain't gonna follow me at. It's like trying to move from town to town and trying to avoid the problem that you had in your other town, but you still have the same problems everywhere you go. Yeah. So I bet you my D Live in a year or so is probably gonna. Okay, yeah. I bet you my D Live in a couple of years I'll be big. That it's gonna blow up. It's gonna get some hate, but it's not gonna get as much hate as YouTube people gave me. Cause D-Live don't play that game. Yeah, D-Live is much stricter on trolls and bullies and stuff. That's why no one likes D-Live except for people who want a cleaner platform, who want a safe platform. Yeah, but the thing about it is, trolling will never stop. When someone tell you they're gonna stop trolling you, they're lying. Cause once a troll, always a troll. You troll me like 100 times, you're gonna troll me again. You're gonna go back, do the same thing. That's like a pattern right there. Pattern behavior. Like, why would you say that you're gonna stop trolling someone, but you continue? You go back to it. Just contradicting yourself. Speaking of the trolls. Contradicting. Yeah, people love contradicting themselves a lot. Like, I'm gonna stop trolling you. Tomorrow I'm gonna stop trolling you. Never believe that. Never believe it until it happens. Cause right now, let me stuck in COVID-19 quarantine, and a lot of people don't have nothing to do but go online and see what everyone else is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm guarantee you that they would miss me. They're gonna miss me whenever I'm gone. If I ever leave YouTube, right in the future, they would miss me totally. They know they would. They wouldn't admit it, but they know they would. They love some Byron. Yeah. Yep. And it doesn't matter having freaking 10,000 people watching, because think about it for a second. If I had 10,000 people watching, I wouldn't even be able to pay attention to no troll, because I would have so many people typing. I wouldn't be able to keep up with them, and I would need maybe 100 moderators or 500 moderators, and also I would need a YouTube manager, channel manager, and everything. So I'm happy with the audience I got. It's not like I'm trying to get rich. I'm just trying to build a successful channel and trying to keep it PG-13 instead of rated R and rated X. And the only reason why my channel seems dramatic, because when I go live, people bring up stuff, and then it makes me want to talk about it. Welcome back. People bring up stuff like, stuff that happened 2 years ago or 1 year ago, or pretty much 3 years ago or something like that. So sometimes they force me to talk about it, because if I don't talk about it, then they're going to keep bugging me and keep bugging me and keep bugging me about it. And then next thing you know, it's going to get on my nerves. So, sometimes letting it out, sometimes, helped me with my depression and helped me with my anxiety. And it helps me when I'm talking to y'all guys on here and everything, even though that I'm talking to a chat and I'm not talking to a video audience of people. I'm not talking to a video chat of a bunch of people or anything like that. But I'm glad and thankful for my audience that I have. I don't want to be Jake Paul. I don't want to be freaking Jenna Marbles. I don't want to be freaking, whatever. I don't want to be Truthfully Trish. Truthfully Trish is not even really that big. And she only became popular because she was on Dr. Phil's show on TV. If I was on Dr. Phil's show, I would definitely have a much bigger channel right now. Because think about it for a second, you guys. Thousands and millions of audience seeing me on Dr. Phil's show. Oh man, I would get in a lot of views and a lot of subscribers. And that's what made her. That's what made her how. That's what made her to get almost 40,000 views. But get this, they took away her monetization because she was being a bad girl. She was streaming wearing her bra and panties. And you cannot do that and be monetized and make money on YouTube. You can't do that in 2020. You know? And plus, get this, people was telling her and everything, oh, really? Okay. People was telling her to age restrict her video because Sniper Wolf, when she had that deal with Sniper Wolf, truthfully Trisha, when she had that deal with Sniper Wolf back in, I think it was 2018, I think, Sniper Wolf sent a lot of kids to her channel. So she got like ton of views. She got ton of PayPal money, everything. Yeah, my pennies and my bras. Yeah, she was streaming. Sometimes she was streaming with her panties and her bra. And you can't do that on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube is strict on nudity. She should have age restrict her videos. And she should have went on Pornhub.com and did that. Instead of YouTube, because YouTube is not a porn website. It's a freaking friendly, a PG-13 website. you know, like someone going on the stream showing they wearing their panties and brawl and just like talking to an audience. Yeah, they well, the thing about it is she was doing it for a long time until YouTube caught up to her. And they took away her monetization and her super chat option and everything like that. So now she's only getting PayPal money every month. She's probably getting like $700 a month on PayPal money. You know, which, you know, that's not enough to live on each month anyways. But, yeah, it's, you know, and she had a My OnlyFans website where you can show adult pictures of yourself and people pay you like $25, $50 for it. And she was getting paid. She had like 5 members that was paying her just to show her brawl and show, you know, her Because I went on there. That's how I know about it. I seen a peek of it. I'm sorry, I'm bad. I see the peak of it. You know, she was pretty much, you know, I don't know if you want to call it prostitution. Maybe it's sort of like, you know those girls that they get on those cams, those video cams and stuff, and then they, you know, like get really sexy and hot for these guys, and these guys pay them all that money just to do that, just to see them. You know, She was on one of those websites and everything. It's called my fans. No, my OnlyFans website or something like that. And thank God that Backpage.com got shut down. That CEO got arrested because he was operating a lot of illegal stuff on their website. Backpage, a lot of people were getting really hurt and getting scammed out of that website. But the CEO got arrested for doing running the website, doing illegal stuff on the website, and pretty much allowing illegal stuff on the website. Exactly. Yep. Have you ever heard of Dark Page? Web page or whatever, Dark Page. I was watching a video about Dark Page or whatever it's called, Dark Web. Yeah, Dark Web. And they were saying that you could see some they shouldn't be on there. And you should not be on an adult website if you are not 21. Even an 18-year-old, I wouldn't even want my 18-year-old to be on there, or my 19-year-old. If my daughter was that age, my oldest daughter, I wouldn't even want her to be on there, even if she was 20. And I'm still, I'd be like, girl, you better stay away from that website. I wouldn't even want myself to be on there. I don't even think it's appropriate for me to be on there. And I'm grown. And I don't even think I should see those things that go on their, that back page website, So, yeah, it's crazy, Tammy. I don't know if the CEO of Backpage is out of jail, but I'm sure it kind of ruined his career, and he was supposed to be protecting everyone on that website. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't understand how some people can lure kids into those websites, and they're the most innocent human beings on earth, and parents should be more responsible, and parents should make sure that they're monitoring kids' social media activities. But they don't never do that because they're still able to get on those websites. So what can we do? We can't do nothing. We can't. If someone clicks on an age-restricted video that's under 18, we can't do nothing. Because we can't prove that they're under 18 unless they show us the ID or birth certificate. And we can't make them do that. You know what I'm saying? Legally, we can't make them do that. So, yeah, Chris Hansen, he's focused on Onision's situation, his mental breakdown. Chris Hansen got fired from Catch a Predator because of, I think, some stuff that happened and everything. But he has his own show. It's sort of like How to Catch a Predator. It's sort of like that. Have you ever heard the Predator Tortures or something like that? And these guys that go around with their video cameras, catching predators, talking to minors online and everything. But it's not really actually minors. It's someone like a decoy that, yeah, I think that you should check that out sometimes. They got it in every state. They got it in Canada. They got it in Oklahoma City. They got it in Texas. They got it in California. And what they do is they pretend to be a 14-year-old just to catch a predator. And they call them out right on video, which legally these guys can do that. And sometimes the police know exactly what. It helps the police departments to put predators behind bars. You know, because a lot of these guys, they do it for a living, and they do it like every day, and always catching someone talking to a minor online, and next thing you know, they meet up with them, and they be like, "Oh, take me on camera, take me on camera." And I remember this one guy, he was at this coffee shop, and he was supposed to meet this girl, this teenage girl, and then next thing you know, this decoy showed up, the guy that was filming showed up, and then he was like, what do you want to do with this girl? And he was like, I just want to be her friend. Why would you want to be a friend with a girl, a 14-year-old girl? Why would you want to be a friend with a 14-year-old girl online? You know what I'm saying? Like, and and the person that was filming said, "Oh, you want to do a lot more than that. Be friends." You know, like, I can understand if the person didn't know that the girl was underage. I can understand that, because some girls online, they lie about their age, and some girls in real life, they lie about their age too. But with these girls, you know, whenever they catch these people, they always tell them the age, but they still go along with it and drive an hour or two to meet them. And you can't do that. You can't go and meet a underage female. You know what I'm saying? But like, come on, who does that? You know what I'm saying? And so some of these guys, they be crying and stuff because they get caught on camera. And so sometimes they try to talk to these guys and figure out what their intentions are, why they're doing this. And some of these guys be married too. And also this one guy that does all that stuff, he even called a police chief talking to a minor online. A police chief, a high command officer. I thought the police department was supposed to be perfect. I thought they were supposed to be good every day. But he caught the police chief of the town talking to a minor, a high officer, a high rank officer, a person that's in charge, you know, not no regular B cop or anything like that. A police chief, a guy that's supposed to have a brain, a guy that's supposed to withhold his oath. You know what I'm saying? A guy that's supposed to protect the community. A guy that's supposed to be, you know, smart, at least, when it comes to that. Yeah. And he called a police chief, and then he called a bus driver, and then he also called a teacher too, trying to talk to a minor too. So he goes around and takes his camera, and pretty much he goes and meets up with the guys, and then he calls them out for their predatory behavior. And those guys are actually doing dirt. Those guys are actually committing crimes. But it's funny how some of these women on YouTube is focusing on like people who are not predators, people who are not committing predatory behavior or anything like that. But they're not going out, taking their cameras, trying to catch the real predators, the real criminals. They're not picking on the thugs. They're not picking on the people, hardcore people. They're picking on the people that are too nice, people that give people chances like every day. I done gave these women like too many chances to come in my chat. I even gave them the benefit of doubt. I always give everyone the benefit of doubt. And some of these women that claim that I'm doing things that I'm not, they forget that, you know, that not a lot of guys like me would be as nice and calm, and they forget that not a lot of people will put up with it, you know? Yeah, I bet you can find it. And they got this one guy that catches guys talking to, you know, trying to hook up with prostitutes and stuff, you know, right in Oklahoma City, right in the city, right? Like not too far, like 3 miles from her. It was nothing but prostitution, you know, back in the days. But his name is John TV, and he's a video vigilante, and he's well known to the police department because he goes and sits in his truck and right by the spot where they're, you know, like people are trying to talk to, you know, prostitutes and all the other stuff. And he records them talking to them, and then he confronts them and walks up to them and confronts them. And then what he does is he gets their license plate, and then the police spot them down and slap those handcuffs over there. Yeah. Well, I think it only happened in a certain part of the south side, not the north side. The north side doesn't have that. But it happened on the southeast side, you know, on Robertson, Southeast Robertson. Do you know where Southeast Shields is? 44th and Shields? It's not too far from there. where they used to be. And this guy, he has a YouTube channel too. And, but I think they cracked down a lot on that. So now they don't have that going on as much. But back then, like about 10 years ago or some years ago, they had that. They had an area. They had like Robinson, like a couple of blocks, on Robinson, nothing but prostitutes on the corner. Like, and some of them even have children living with them. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a sad, sad thing. Like, why would you do that to your body? And you have a child, woman. Like, why would you hurt your child like that? Why would you put your child through that? Like, I understand you got to do what you got to do to make money, but, apply at McDonald's up the street on Shields, apply at 7-Eleven, or apply at freaking, be a mentor. You know what I'm saying? Mentors make $10, $11 an hour, and driving disabled people around and driving all types of people around and getting paid mileage and getting paid from the state and stuff every 2 weeks. So, that's a lot of jobs that they can do besides, do that on the corners like that. That's the most disgusting thing to do, is to go in the corners when you have a child at home and go hook it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand why some women put themselves through that kind of stuff. Like why they want to live that, why they want to live right in the type of environment where their kids, like at home watching cartoons, and while they're out in the corner, and the babysitter is the next door neighbor, and watching their kids, and they're making like $60, $80 a day, or $100 a day, or $200 a day, just for hooking. Oh, really? Yeah. Like, why would you? It's a sin to hook. It's a sin to prostitute. It's a sin. God doesn't like that kind of stuff. And why would you even like do it for money? Why would you not find you a good guy? Like, why some of these females have to degrade themselves, and why they can't just find a good guy that would give them what they want, that would take care of them, be a sugar daddy, to pay their rent, maybe freaking fix them dinner or something like that. Like it's other ways to get help out there. It's other ways to do, because all those diseases and STDs and all the other stuff, that's why would anybody want to go through that? Like, it's just like sad, sad world. I'm trying to find my friend. I'm upset. Why she tried to take my spot. I'm like, I'm not. Oh yeah. 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 I bet. But I think it slowed down because they did a really huge bust some years ago. And I think it's not a lot of girls getting out, being on the corner because they're scared because of COVID-19 and everything. So I think that they're doing more like virtual. They're doing it all on the internet. So I didn't know this was yeah. But I just don't understand some women out there. Why would they want to put themselves through that? So this was their job. Yeah. But the thing about it is, you know, some of these girls, if some of these men don't pay up, they can't call the police on them. Because if they do, then they will go to jail too. So it's a dangerous game. Because think about it for a second. Let's say a man wants something from the girl and she wants him to pay $50 or $100 for it. And he say, I don't got no money, or oh, I'm gonna jet out. She can't just like track him down and call the police on him because she gonna go to jail with him. Yeah. Really? Damn. You better leave my woman alone. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. People are just nuts. Better not be trying to hook up with my woman, my future wifey. I would have freaked out too. I would have definitely freaked out. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of bad that things didn't work out between me and Lisa. I wish Lisa was actually real, because I was getting really serious with Lisa, the relationship with Lisa and stuff. And I feel really bad, you know, for being misled, you know, by Lisa. Whoever Lisa is, you know, Lisa still remains a mystery. Yeah. Yeah. You know, me and Lisa was supposedly together for like 3 weeks. And then all of a sudden, turned out to be she was just trying to get revenge. Some Lifetime drama girl on Lifetime TV. Sometimes I feel like my YouTube, my YouTube channel is like a Lifetime movie. Because it's like when these girls trying to hook up with me and they pretend like they want to be with me, but they really don't. You know, all they just want to do is mess with my head. And I be thinking that they like me, but they really don't like me. You know what I'm saying? And some of them have me, really convinced. Some of them are good actors. Some of them are good actresses. Some of them freaking butter me up. And they have me feeling like they really want me. But they really don't want me. They just wanna they just wanna mess with my head because they know that they can get to my emotions and they get a kick out of trying to suck me dry to a point where I'm, you know, there's no return. Yeah. In real life, yeah. Well, and girls wouldn't really like that in real life, you know. Of course, you know, you get your, you know, you get certain girls in real life that's kind of, you know. But the thing about the girls in real life is you know exactly what they look like, and you can see their behavior and their body language and all the other stuff. And girls on the internet it's like a virtual kind of freaking scam or something like that. It's like a virtual type of thing, digital, like fake love or something, like Lifetime YouTube love or Lifetime YouTube drama. And some people tell me that my chat is like a soap opera. And I believe them. I agree with them. Because like a lot of the stuff that happens on Days of My Life, Days of Our Lives or something like that. You know what? I should make a channel that says Days of My Life or freaking Days of My Life on YouTube. You know, like even have a freaking intro, you know, saying that. Yeah. Yeah, internet dating sucks. You know, it's not nothing like real life dating. Like, you just like Days of Our Lives. Or I should make a channel named Days of My Life. Through that lens, well, guys, that white thing keeps on seeking. You know what I mean? Like when you watch the soap operas, that whenever that soap opera begins, that that salt that comes down and stuff, it's like General Hospital. You know, you remember that? You know, remember Bold and Hope and stuff like that. I remember all of those actors and actresses. Like, man, like it feels like that, you know. But I'm gonna definitely make a channel that said Days of My Lives on YouTube. Days of My life. The water glass. Yeah, it'd be like, oh, what's gonna happen now? Like, is so and so gonna come in here and freaking catfish me? Is so and so gonna come in here and pretend to be my girlfriend? Like, really? Like, is so and so is going to freaking flip out on that person or flip out on the other person? You know? Yeah, man. YouTube then turned into TV. YouTube then definitely turned into TV. Me and this guy dated over a year, and he broke my heart last October. Oh, wow. He was crazy. Oh, man. Why you always get the crazy guys? I always get the crazy women. You know? I always get the crazy women online. You know, there's no good women on YouTube, you know, to date. You know, majority of them are undateable. Like, some of them just want that BBC. Nah, just chuck it. Yeah. Like, yeah. Oh, man. Why can't be one Susie Q, one fine white girl who rocks my world? You know? Why it can't be like that? You know? Why some of these, not some of these women, but most of these women have to have the same behavior. Like why they can't be normal, like, you know, like really actually be real with themselves. He told me when I was supposed to meet him, he was going to take her to the flower garden. He went out that day and took her that day. Oh, wow, he hurt you? Yeah. Man, I'm sorry to hear about that. Guys can be douchebags. That's a dirty shame right there. Yeah. Like, what was he thinking? I heard from him since Christmas. Well, he probably doing the same thing to another woman. You never know. Like, shame. Yeah. Yeah. We always miss those that hurt us, you know. It happens sometimes. Something about Lisa just sparks. It just made me like her, but she's not real, so I was like disappointed, you know? Like, Robot Boris, like, yeah, yeah, but he was still crazy, even though that he was real, he was still crazy. That's the thing about it, you know, like, you know, a lot of people always bust my drops about meeting women on, you know, freaking MySpace back in the days, meeting women on Facebook, meeting women on NoCheatersDate.com. That's why I met Starberry, you know, this girl that go by the nickname Starberry. And I came up to the club one time. She stood me up, and I was like, no. I'm like, what the hell? Like, why? You know, like, why you wanted to meet me? Why would you want to meet me in the why would you want to tell me to meet you at a club and you don't show up to it? You know? Like, what? Halloween movie. He said I look like the girl that's really pretty in the Halloween movie. Oh, really? Which one? I forget which one that you told me. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely have been through the same thing, similar thing. Her real name was Jennifer. Let me see. Let me see if I can look it up. What she looks like. Look up Jennifer from Halloween movie. Oh shit. Wow. She is pretty. Wow. She is gorgeous. She is gorgeous. Then I called back, and what messed up is he will call me here and there, and I just didn't answer. Oh yeah, oh yeah. He didn't want to be bothered, huh? Yeah, he said the only reason why he did not work out because I live far and she is shocked when I laugh out loud. Yeah, what a douchebag. Yeah, are you talking about Jennifer Hill? Or another Jennifer that played at Halloween? What? Which one? Which Halloween movie is it? You know that she played it. And he tried to meet me. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Wow. He kept a picture I took, and I should send it to you. If I find it, okay. Really, and I was not. Yeah. Um, he was really Jay too, then, but I was not laugh out loud. Yeah. How did y'all meet on YouTube? Did he find you first, or did you find him, or what happened? Did he find you on YouTube, or did you find him first? Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I see now. Actually, do you want to hear a funny story? Back in 2000 and what was it? It was like in 2019 when me and Shannon was dating. Like we was actually dating. Uh, she lives in Nebraska, and I live in Oklahoma City. I actually broke up with her because she lived too far, and like, so I was like, I couldn't see you because long distance. But I had been in multiple long distance relationships before in the past, so I should have been used to being in a long distance relationship and everything. Then he shared my number, and so I texted first. Yeah. So like after Shannon, here comes, what's that girl's name? Lemon. They used to call her Lemon. And she was making up all these false accusations that I got her pregnant, and she lived in Moore, Oklahoma, and she was actually the sister of Emily. And then after her, she kept calling me. She kept saying that she wanted to have my baby and all the other stuff. And everyone called her Lemon. Her name was Princess Lemaine and stuff like that. And she was a sister of Emily, and she was the mother of Courtney. She was Courtney's mom. So I dated the mom first, and then I dated the aunt, and then I dated the niece. And people were teasing me about it because people were saying, like, you dated the whole family. Aw, he sent you flowers. Oh. Yeah, I did it all in the family. Pretty much, like, you know. But hey, to be honest with you, the sister was, oh man, she was the best. I'm gonna be honest with you, she was the best. You know, she was one of the most attractive females, you know, in the family. And then the aunt, Emily, Emily was a loud mouth girlfriend, and then after that, I moved on to the niece, Courtney. And Courtney was, oh man, it seemed like people was telling me to break up with Courtney. But I couldn't because she was a pretty girl. Yeah, so Courtney has been on my panels a lot of times before. I don't know if you seen Courtney, what she looked like, you know, but she has been on my panels recently. Actually, she was on one of my recent panels, and cause I guess people in the chat was accusing her of trolling me and doxing me and all the other stuff. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, last year she was kind of trolling me. Her aunt was trolling me too. But they stopped. You know, they stopped months ago though. So it's kind of funny because her aunt used to come in an account that she used to come in. First she came in an account under It's Your Baby's Mama, and then she came in an account No Worries. So I still had it on a caller ID when she called me. It still says No Worries. Yeah. and everything like that. But yeah, though, it was crazy last year. Last year was something else, you know. I think this year is not as bad as it was last year. Like, I done dated 6 girls within last year. You know, pretty much. I had a different girl every other month. Pretty much every month, really. Some people call me the Mac Daddy, but I don't know. I don't think so. Oh man, sure. I wanted to date you, but yeah, you know it was fun in games. You know, last year it was all fun, but you know I feel like that it kind of caused my friendship with Stacy, and yeah, people call you stubborn, yeah, and because I really, really wanted to stay friends with Stacy. It's just that it was so much drama, you know. And it was just so much drama last summer. But I'm glad. Yeah, yeah. Um, you know, I used to have a crush on Stacy a couple of years ago. Tammy. I just have a crush on my ex best friend. I ain't gonna lie. You know, she was a very attractive woman, though. You know, she was very pretty. And I just don't understand why she got so much hate back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, a very attractive woman like that, you would think that she would have a lot of friends, you know? Like she is fine. I ain't gonna lie, she's very attractive female. I know I'm you know, talking about my ex best friend, but she's a very pretty girl. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of makes me feel like sometimes I sit around and think, reminisce, and think, what could have I done differently with this friendship? Yeah. And it hits me a lot, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I don't know what I could did different, you know? Maybe I could have had just like did some You know, but friendships are hard, you know. It's 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 difficult, you know, complicated. Because you want to make sure that your best friend is happy. And shoot, I rode hard for Stacy. Trust me, it's like we have a lot of good history together. You know, and I know that she was pissed off at me because I call her McPig, but I didn't mean to call her McPig at all. I was upset at her. And, but I somewhat let my feelings get the best of me, you know, instead of just like trying to keep my emotions under control and trying to fix my friendship. I don't know that, but someone came in here tonight. Someone said that. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, it really sucks, you know, because you you never know when your friends are gone, you know. Let me get something to drink. You know, 'cause we used to make those funny faces, you know, on the panels back in the days when Hangouts was a thing for live streaming and stuff. Okay. All the girls he dated was crappy to him. Oh, that sucks. Left him 2 voicemails in his life, almost a year, but he never called back. So his loss. Yeah. Yeah. Amy, you did what you were supposed to do. You did everything. You know. Yeah. He sounds like he's the type of person who can never catch a break when it comes to this whatever people want to call it, this dating thing. The women that he dated screwed him over and everything like that. And you know, he was looking for the one and only, but you know, the one and only lived far from him. And it's kind of interesting how me and Brittany, you know, this girl I used to date, how she was actually the one for me back in the days, and all of a sudden she's gone because I didn't even give her a chance in the day because it was just something about her I just couldn't be with her, you know. And I regretted it because she was like the one. She was actually the one. You know, she wasn't one of those other types of chicks. You know, she was all of a kind to me. You know what I'm saying? Like dating wise, relationship wise, maternal wise. You know, marriage, maternal wise, communication wise, you know, everything. Like she had everything that I was looking for in a woman when it comes to dating and relationships. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days. And she was realer than any girl I've been with. You know, and she worked at a drugstore back in the days. You know, she worked in the photo thing and stuff like that, where she developed photos and all this stuff. And, you know, me and her dated, and then I broke it off, and I regretted it for a long time, and then I got over it, you know? Like, I feel like when you have someone special in your life, never let them go, you know, because you never know. They might be gone for good, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's like people only stay, you know, right in our lives just for a season. You know, and some people are not meant to be in our life. But she was actually meant to be in my life. She was actually meant to be in my life. You know what I'm saying? She was everything that I was looking for in a woman. And, you know, and it wasn't nothing about her that made me feel certain type of way or anything like that. She was that real, you know, of a woman than any woman I ever met in my life. Besides my mom. My mom, you know, she was the best mom. My aunt was the best aunt. My uncle was, you know, drunk, but then again, he taught me the street life, and you know what I'm saying, and he gave me some pointers on like hooking up with chicks and all the other stuff back in the days. I learned all my game from my uncle, and I had more than one uncle, so yeah, keep in mind of that. I also have an uncle that used to be a gang member, a leader of a gang, Crip gang, back in the 90s. And he's still serving prison time for gang-related stuff. So yeah, I know people that didn't live that hard life. And I've been around people that didn't live that hard life. I've known people that freaking, you know, they never had the things that I have, and the things that I had when I was a little boy. When I was 5 years old, I had a BMW, one of those BMW toy cars and everything like that. But they didn't have that, you know what I'm saying? And my mom made sure, when I was 5 years old, my mom made sure I had everything I wanted, you know what I'm saying? But as soon as I got 9, 10 years old, things changed, and then I got 11, then I got 12, then I got 13, 14, 15, 16. Things started just going crazy, and then things changed a lot, and everyone got separated from the family, and I don't talk to my mom anymore. I miss my mama. I really do. And I think about her every day, you know. But I feel like that I had it better than some of my relatives did back in the days. And I kind of wish they had it the same way as me, but it wasn't like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's why people always tell me, be grateful for what you have and not for what you don't have. You know? So yeah. Because you never know when everything's going to be gone. Now, that's just like some of these major rap artists. Think about it for a second. Why you don't never see some of these major rap artists, you know, right in the spotlight anymore? Because you cannot be famous forever. You cannot be famous without selling your soul to the devil. And some of these artists refuse to sell their soul to the devil. And that's why they are not Hollywood famous no more. Why do you think you don't see certain people in the spotlight anymore? Why do you think that you don't hear about certain artists that you used to hear about 10 years ago or 20 years ago. Because they're not popping. Their name is still out there, and their name will be always out there. But when it comes to their status, when it comes to them being a celebrity and famous, it's not there anymore. So that's why, fame is not everything. Just like Cardi B said on Twitter in 2017. And she's right. Fame ain't everything. Like, just because you have the girls, just because you freaking have $100,000, just because you can freaking get everything free like Oprah did back in the day, she'd go to a restaurant and get free meals because she was so rich and she had all that money. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, poor people, they have to freaking sacrifice to get what they want to get. You know what I'm saying? We can't eat Red Lobsters every day. We can't eat freaking $20 steaks every day. We have to eat ramen noodles, hot dogs. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? We have to eat what we can afford and what our budget would allow us to eat. You know what I'm saying? So, some of these celebrities, they was doing well for a while, but what happened? The money stopped coming in. You know what I'm saying? The money stopped coming in. So why would you want to be famous if you can stay independent? You know what I'm saying? And you could do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta work hard at what you do. Of course it's not gonna be easy. Nobody ever told you that it was gonna be easy. Nothing is easy in life. Living every day is not easy. But we still manage to do it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us. I can't speak for every single body. I can't speak for every single person on earth. But I know, for the people I know of, everyone tries to live their life. Who I know that's good. And who I know that has good intentions. But those that have bad intentions, they just, they just want everyone to be miserable. Want everyone to hate each other. But why would you hate something that you ain't never saw in real life? Everything is digital. You only saw me freaking on the thousands of YouTube videos, thousands of streams. But you never saw me in real life. You never kicked it with me. There's been 5 different YouTubers that have kicked it with me in real life. And we had a ball. We had a great time. But these other people that's complaining about other stuff, like stuff that's don't got nothing to do with them, stuff that's personal, because anybody who has personal stuff in their life, you should not be discussing someone's personal business in a live chat, especially when you don't have nothing to do with their personal business or what they do every day, their family life, their marriage life, their single life, their divorced life, their parent life, whatever. You don't have nothing to do with that at all. So really, you don't really have the right to discuss their child, or even discuss their mom, or even discuss their health. Nothing like that. Because you're not their mentor, or you're not the police, or you're not the FBI, or you are not the health department. You're just a person sitting on the couch. When is he gonna go live? I'm gonna log into this account, log into that account. I know what you do. What you do is you sit on that couch and you open that computer screen and you look at my screens and you wait for something, and then you start typing, and you could be there for hours until you started coming in with your smack. And I know exactly what you're doing, because the reason why I know, because I'm psychic. Not 100% psychic, but I'm 20, 30% psychic. Because I know that you got a Samsung Galaxy phone where you make a lot of accounts, and then you delete those accounts on your phone, and then you freaking get another account, do that, and then you have all these personalities just to throw me off and make me feel like it's this person doing this person doing that. Like, I'm like, okay, like this, really? Like, what's next? Like, that's just some bull crap. And you only do it because you know that I'm a very sensitive person. If I was a thug, if I was hardcore, you wouldn't do that to me. But I ain't none of that. And you know I'm a good person. And that's why I don't understand why just not stop. If you want to watch, just to watch, you can. But with the coming in with fake accounts, pretending to be this person, pretending to be that person, it gets old. You know what I'm saying? It's been getting old. You know? It's just not right. Because everyone else had to be ranch, so I can make sure that I could tell if it's such and such. Because if no one had a ranch, then anyone could come in here and act like everybody else. And I would never know, only if I seen something suspicious about their avatar picture or something suspicious about their name that they put stuff. Because Butterfly did not have a number 3. And the reason why I didn't catch on to that, because I was just looking at C. Nick butterfly. I was looking at that. But Tammy pointed out to me, thank God, thank you, my friend Tammy, for pointing out to me earlier. And that person came in here, impersonated butterfly. And I really thought that was butterfly. I didn't know it would until Tammy told me that it would. And Tammy spotted out. It's good to have some moderators still around. Because if I didn't have no moderators, I'd be lost. And I'm going to be honest, I'd be lost. So that's why, keep in mind that when you see those numbers like 4, 2, 5, it's always 1 or 2 people watching for people to come in here and troll so they can get them. They can get them with that wrench and get them out of here. You know, because I didn't even block that person yesterday, and someone blocked them really fast, just like that. I didn't really want to block that person, but, you know, my moderators are just trying to protect me, trying to look out for me. But I guess some people are just crazy, you know? Crazy minds, you know? But I kind of wish I was still friends with Stacy. You guys, I really do miss Stacy. I ain't gonna lie. You know, even though that she's having problems with Stephanie, I really do miss Stacy. And I really miss Stacy. You know, she, like, can any of y'all guys help me get her back, in the chat and everything? Like, anything I could do, talk to her, privately and everything like that, let me know. Because we had a close friend relationship type thing, back in the day. So the friendship was not nothing like Shannon or anyone else, So yeah, it's even though that she's gone for good, Stacy is. I'll just be waiting her just in case she comes back. And even if she doesn't come back, my feelings about her when it comes to our friendship, our previous friendship, won't never change, 'Cause I love that girl. But I had a lot of disagreements with her, and I had a lot of disagreements with her girlfriend, Janice, too. But I don't hate her girlfriend at all. I just don't understand her. And I know some of y'all guys are thinking like, well, when you gonna get over her, Stacy? Well, it's not that simple, you guys, Because before all of this craziness last year, everything was not perfect, but it was good. Friendship-wise. So, yeah, I do love her. Do love Stacy. And she one of a kind when it comes to friendship thing. But I know we can't ever be friends because of what happened in the past. But I wanted to leave that all behind us. But it's always going to be a few other people that don't want to leave it behind. So, it is what it is. You know? Like, it's just hard to get over, Stacy, you know? Like, we had a good friendship, once before the drama started and everything. I don't know, I want to call her up, but I don't want to harass her. Which I'm not harassing her, but still, I want to work things out with her. You know what I'm saying? Friendship-wise, But, I don't know. But, yeah, maybe God would hold us in the right path. I don't know. Things are complicated in life. Well, you guys, head on out. Peace out, y'all. See y'all later, alligators. Peace. Watch a movie, go to bed, eat pizza, and that's it. Bye-bye.